What's up, Cam Fam?
It's Cheyenne.
It's Alexis.
It's Marissa.
And today I'm going to be doing the story time of my lung surgery. So, if you know, you know. I had a lung scope done, and then a lung wash, and then also a lung biopsy. So,
By the way, we don't know the story.
Yeah, this is their first reaction to me telling them the whole story. So, a lung biopsy is where they go into my lungs and they take a piece of my lung tissue and they test it to see if I have any diseases, like any rare lung disease or anything. And I guess that's the only way you can test for it. And then the lung wash is they put water into my lungs, like fluids.
Really?
Yeah, but there's like tube at the bottom of my lung, and so it literally just goes right in, right out. But as it's washing, it's taking all the cells.
How much do they put in you?
I think it depends on like your lung size, but I don't know exactly.
What about your weight? Does that matter?
I think that matters too. But they like put it in, and it takes all your cells out, and then they take.
Dude, I feel that his hair right there. Look. And
they're able.
Sorry.
And they're able to take it. And they're able to take the cells and test them as well for anything. And then the scope, they just put a camera in my lungs in the ground.
So that's before the surgery?
So they did the scope first, then the wash, and then the biopsy.
Ew. Did you see your lung? Did they show you?
Well, so yeah, when I got out of surgery, because the scope is like immediate because they have a camera down there. The wash takes a couple days, and then the biopsy takes a couple weeks.
So were you able to drink or eat anything?
Yeah, but I was throwing up.
Oh,
every time I ate something, I threw up. Every time. It wasn't until like the first day after I was off, like after I'd slept after the surgery, like the day after the surgery. It was at night I was able to keep stuff down. But before, all day that second day, I was throwing up everywhere. It was bad. But so when we went in there, and I had it done at Children's Mercy in Kansas City, and when I went back, when we first got there, like the lady told me that on the phone when we were the day before, she told me we might have to wait. We got there, we went straight back. Like literally me and my mom and my grandpa and my sister were there. My grandpa didn't think he could go back there yet, so he stood in the waiting room and also waited for my sister. So me and my mom went back there. The minute we got back there, the lady made me get on the phone, and she was like telling me about everything. And I thought it was weird because I was like, there's a nurse right here. Why isn't she telling us? So we got back there. I was like, why didn't the nurse that was just right there tell me that? Or whatever. Well, then I guess
she was talking about then.
Probably not. And then she had me get in this gown, meaning the gown literally, if you've ever been to a hospital or you've ever had surgery or anything done, the gown is just a sheet and you got to button it in certain places. So when I opened it up, I looked at it and I was like, where is this supposed to go?
Wait, was it like open in the back?
Yeah.
No, it was open everywhere. There was but there was buttons like on the arms, and then on the back. And I was like, how am I supposed to put this together? So I just threw it on, and I was like, Mom. And she was behind the curtain, and the nurse was like, are you done? I was like, I don't think so. I was like, I don't know if I have it on right.
Oh, God.
So my mom came in there, and she helped me put it on. And then they gave me these, like, long socks.
Oh,
which
anybody socks?
Yeah. Which anybody that knows me, I have small feet, so I have to get like proper socks. These socks went up to like right here. They were so huge, like they were huge. And then the lady hooked me up to these leg things, and it was like making my legs vibrate. And she,
did you like that?
Shut the fuck up. And she said it was to keep like the blood flow in my body going, so I don't get blood clots.
Yeah.
But I was like, why do I have to do that right now? My surgery's not for another hour.
That's what they do. They put their socks on before the surgery, like way before.
But I couldn't even think. Like the guy was having me sign paperwork, and I was like, it was too much. And so I was signing all the paperwork. Different like doctors were coming in, telling me what they had to do.
God.
Which every time I've had a surgery, because I've had a lot, they've always done the IV before I went back. This time they didn't. So I don't know if that's just because it was my lung or what. But then the doctor came in. She was like, a surgery got done early, so we're gonna take you back now. And I was like,
Alexis.
what?
Just keep going.
I
What
was
is her?
like, I thought my lungs are feeling bad. We're getting embarrassed.
It's okay, lungs. It's okay.
And then the lady came back and she was like, a surgery got done early, so we're gonna go ahead and take you back now. And I was like, okay. So we went back. And so the minute we went back there, the lady that came in, she wasn't from America. She wasn't. I couldn't even
Is she
understand.
Indian?
No, like she looked American, but I think she was from like Australia or something.
Oh.
And she came in there and she was like, Alexis? And I was like, yeah. And I was on one bed. Well, then her nurse scooted me up to this, like, literally it was like this fucking thing, like this size. And she was like, I'm gonna have you scoot on this bed, okay? And I looked at it and I said, bitch, my big ass ain't fitting on the damn thing. That's literally what I thought in my head. And she was like, I know it's a little small, but you'll fit. And I'm like, bitch, all right. And I scooted my ass on it and I laid down.
She's been cussing a lot. I swear to God, dude.
Yeah,
I ain't bleeping it out.
And my arms were like laying on the side, so my arms were hanging off. I felt like my head was gonna hang off because it was so small. And then this girl comes up behind my head and she adds like a table to my head and then to my legs, and then like two to the side so that they can obviously operate. And all of a sudden, like, meaning when I first walked in the room, there was like 30 people in there, and I was like, holy shit, 30 people in this bitch?
Really? For surgery?
Yeah, like there was like 30 people.
That's scary.
But they were all like on the wall working on stuff. Like they weren't in like the operating table part. And so I was like, oh, maybe they're just like from the last one. No. Once I got on that small ass table, they just like started swarming, and I was getting nervous. I was getting nervous. I'm laying back on this small table, and there's just like 30 people.
No, this is what I would be like. Why do you have like 30 people doing this biopsy on a lung? Like,
It's important, okay?
But I'm saying, like,
She could
why do
die.
you need that much? What are they gonna do?
It was. I mean, I guess it's for like safety reasons, and I bet each of them have their own little like jobs they have to do.
Yeah.
But still, they gotta have a better setup for that shit. They gotta give you a warning or something, because I was literally like about to get off the damn table and be like, we ain't doing this today. Not today. You about to see me in a damn gown and socks running.
That's scary because, like, if I was ever in surgery, like, you gotta let me know, like, how many people's gonna be there. So then I don't have to have, like, anxiety.
They did, like, each of the doctors did tell me, like, my team's gonna be there, but I expected a team to be like 2 to 3 people.
Yeah, or like
Extra.
at least 10.
Not like
30.
Not like a whole like circus. Like,
it's like a party. They're gonna have a party.
Well, then I think I don't have the bruise, but it was like right here, and then I had you can see the dot where the one lady poked me right there. But so then that Australian woman comes back. She leaves the room for, I don't know where the heck she went, but she was gone. Then she comes back and she's like, "Hey, Alexis, I'm gonna give you an IV." And I was like, "Okay," which I'm not bad with IVs because, like I said, I go to the doctor all the time, so I always get poked. Well, this woman was like, then this other girl came on this side of me. She was doing the IV on this side, and then this other woman came up on this side, and she was like, "Do you want me to hold your hand?" I was like, "No," and I was meaning I hadn't ate since like midnight the night before, and it was like 3:00 in the afternoon by the time they took me back.
Oh,
so I was hungry, and I was irritated, and then and then I'm also having anxiety because there's 20 people, and this girl's like, "Let me hold your hand, bitch." No, fucking stand there and shut up.
Hold my hand, dude. My mama.
And then this other girl comes up on my head, and she's like, "Hey, Alexis, I'm gonna put this thing on there." She's like, "Hopefully you like blueberry."
Blueberry.
She's like, "Hope you like blueberry." And I was like, "Okay." And I thought it was just gonna be like maybe like a blueberry taste. No, it literally smelled like blueberry, and I guess it was like laughing gas or kind of to like calm me down, but also with oxygen. And she was like, "Just keep it on your face." The minute that bitch would turn her head, I'd take it off because it was just weird, and it like literally felt like I was like,
I know.
but it was like, it literally felt like I was like walking into like a room, and it was just like blueberry air blowing at you.
Oh, that's too much.
And meaning I'm already having anxiety from all these people in here, so I kept taking it off. when she would look. I don't give a damn.
Wait, was it like this little like nose thing? That's it.
No, it was like you know
It's
the
the
thing on
mask.
movies, like the mask.
Yeah. What came
And
out?
yeah, that's literally what it was. Well, then the woman poked me, and she was like, "Damn it!" And I like seen her eyes, like, because they all had masks on, so I seen her eyes like look like pissed off, and I was like, "Fuck, she's gonna have to poke me again." And then I was like, "Yeah, I kind of have bad veins." And in my head, I was like, "Why did I just say that out loud?" Because like it was like that laughing gas making me say things that I didn't want to say. And the girl, then there was another girl right here, and there was another girl in the corner. Like there was like 3 girls behind my head.
So you're feeling some type of way now, like there's something going on.
Yeah. Well, then the girl next to me, she was like, she said she has bad veins. And then they all started laughing. And in my head, I'm like, what the fuck y'all laughing at? Like, I was getting angry. And then the girl poked me again. And then she said, okay, Alexis, we're going to add your anesthesia. You're going to go off to sleep now. And I said, okay. Well, I felt her push something on my, because it was right here on my wrist where they had the IV. And I felt her, like, push something. And then she pushed it. And all of a sudden, I got hot. Like, literally, my whole body was getting hot.
Oh, heck no.
And I was like, it literally felt like my skin was on fire.
Mm-mm.
And I told them, I was like, is that normal? I kind of feel like I'm, like, burning. Like, and she's like, oh, then maybe that's just anxiety. I said, no, I think I'm on fire. Like, y'all are like, somebody light my ass on fire right now. And then I don't remember anything. Like, I never remember getting an answer because I was out.
Is that fast?
Yeah, and then I woke up. I don't even remember waking up. I don't remember waking up in the recovery. I kind of do, but I kind of don't. Like, I remember this nurse was like, are you in a lot of pain? And I said, obviously. Like, I was pissed. I still hadn't ate, and I was in pain, so I said, obviously. And the lady was like, okay, we're going to take you to your mom now. And I just, like, rolled over, went back to sleep. And then I woke up in the room, and my mom, my grandpa, my sister were there.
And that's it?
Yeah. That was
Because
it.
you don't know.
But
But she's gonna send us some pictures.
Okay,
She's gonna show us the
So
pictures.
I'll
and then
show you.
I'll show you guys the pictures.
So here's when I got back to the room. And that was like my monitor and everything set up. And I brought my own blanket because I don't know. Hospital blankets.
No. They're a lot. Yeah.
I just
And you
brought
can
my own
actually,
blanket.
you were able to use it.
Yeah, they didn't let me take it with me back to surgery, which I get it because it came from home
Yeah.
and stuff good. But they let me take it. And then that was me fresh out of surgery.
Pale.
I was really pale, like super pale.
There's your mark.
Yeah. You can see on my neck. I was really pale. That's another one.
Man, of course I don't have that video.
And look how many bracelets I had. So one was for because I had allergies. And so when they seen a red bracelet, any nurse that came in contact with me and you had a red bracelet, they had to go in the system and look up what allergies I had.
Oh.
Because if she was wearing like something, like if I, for example, there was somebody that was allergic to like perfumes and stuff. If she was wearing a certain perfume or lotion, she could touch the patient.
Okay, that makes sense.
So they always have to look. And then they gave a purple one because it said I was an adult, so I had to sign my own papers.
Ooh, that's crazy.
Wasn't really that fun. It was when you're hooked up to all these machines, and they're like, "Can you sign this form for me?" I'm like, "Man,
what do I have to do?
Scribbling on it."
They didn't do it before everything.
And then there was that one, another one, and you can see like my monitors and stuff. Oh, you guys. And then here's my. But
you don't have any videos because your mom hasn't.
Well, so my mom recorded me, like my like reaction when I first got out.
But you were mad.
I was actually really mad, and also like I don't know if it's like the anesthesia that I'm allergic to. If this happens to everybody on anesthesia,
shaking.
I shake, and I get like my brain like loops out. Like when I first got out of surgery,
I remember you took a video and you had a bag because you were throwing up when you're going back home. I think I have that video saved. Wait, look on Snapchat.
Okay, so Marissa's phone died, so now we switched phones. We're using mine. But, I mean, that was pretty much it. Like, the next day I got really sick, and, like, on anesthesia I was having shakes and, like, being all loopy and stuff, but it wasn't bad. It was, and the pain was terrible at first. But she'll insert the picture. My scars are still really bad. I think both of you seen the picture of the scars.
Well, no, you showed us when we went to your house.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So I'll have her insert the picture of them. They aren't as bad now. They're a lot better. they were really bad. But
Well, at least I thought it was gonna be bad.
Like
Because-
worse.
Man, I was kind of scared for you.
and then when I got
I
out,
thought
my
she was
mom
gonna be
was
dying.
like, "So your friends messaged me?"
Really?
Yeah.
Because did you check on her or something? No, I don't think so. I texted you. I know that. I'm
But I
like,
bet she had
are
that
you
phone.
okay? Are you dying? Oh my god, I miss you. Just let me know, okay? I literally spammed you too.
And I don't think I was texting anybody, so I think that's what made you more
you
scared.
weren't. And I'm like, dude, is she not like? And then you finally texted me, and then you sent me a video. And I'm like, it only took like what 3 hours?
Yeah.
Yeah, 3 hours.
That's not
so
I
it
think I
wasn't
was
even
only.
bad.
I think I was back there maybe a total of 4.
But she's alive. She's
Yeah.
good.
Good. We haven't got any results back, but we'll just have to wait and
Yeah.
see.
Yeah, and by the way,
But that was the story time.
ooh, look how short my hair is. Should we do more story time?
We should. You guys should think of a story time to do. Was there like a time where you guys found out you guys were twins, or have you always known?
We've known, you dummy.
Well, no, duh, but like,
Well, we can tell a story about how our parents, like, when they found out.
Oh,
yeah.
you can interview your dad.
We need to put that on there.
Interview our dad.
He ain't gonna do that. No. He will not be.
We could just have like record the phone like on your side and just like ask him.
like we did, like when we were talking about our childhood.
Yeah.
But yeah. Bye. Subscribe, you guys. You want to watch more of us?
Ew.
Comment what you want us to do next because we have no ideas. Really.
You don't comment, it's okay because we got ideas.
That is true.
Dude, my hair's so short.
But okay, anyways.
Bye. Bye, Cam Fam.
Bye, Cam Fam.